Alright. Hey everybody, it is Darin from Lilley's Landing. Today is Sunday, July 12th. I'm going to do one cast for you today. Sorry if the camera gets off, it's a longer bipod thing that clamps onto the bar there, and it's not wanting to stay put very easily. Just like that. I don't know where the clamp went or the tightener went, anything. Try this again here. I'm gonna end up past where I want to fish, fighting with this thing. Somehow it's zoomed in. I can't do anything. Right, whatever. I think right there's all right. I think there's all 4 generators going. What's up with this? But I've got a girdle bug under a big Poros. It's like a number 6, so they're pretty heavy, so I don't have to add any extra weight or anything. Well, I shouldn't be caught in this eddy, but I guess I am. So I'm going to spot lock right here for a second and fix this camera while it's holding me here anyway. Alright, let's try that. Just in time to get off spot lock because it's doing the thing where it goes back and forth. I want to get out here where the current takes me a little bit and we get moving. There's a pretty good upstream wind. I don't know what's up with this thing rocking. Swam by a few guys coming up, and they were all from Point Royale down. There's nobody up here, just me and that other boat that's on the other side there. That's it. There's a bunch of fish up there where I was going to start, but the camera didn't like that, I guess. This girdle bug I have set like 9 feet down, so I have a brand new 9-foot 4X leader, and I have like 1.5 feet of 5X fluorocarbon. Then my girdle bugs, it's just, like I said, it's a size 6. It's got a big tungsten bead on it, so it's heavy. I think a 3/16 tungsten bead. And then I'm pretty sure there's lead wraps in there too. It's heavy and big. So I don't have to add any extra weight, which is nice. I'm doing this on a 6 weight. Last time I did this, I did it on a 5 weight and I had a few bites and I couldn't set the hook on them because I didn't have enough lifting power. It was too soft. I haven't really heard any fishing reports this morning. I was in the office all morning, and I think about it, there's a couple trophies brought in from early this morning. There was less water going. I actually had it off this morning when it was scheduled to be on, but it was off. Usually up here where I catch fish is from here up. Kind of wish I had a pink girdle bug. This one's like tan and black with a gold bead. It sinks like a brick. I'm watching for this tree down here so I don't get into it and lose everything. Current's pushing me right out of the way of it. A lot of play in the foot pedal. I thought it was the bottom just rocking on the boat, but it's a lot of play in that foot pedal. Thought I was going to get that one in the back of the head. Hope they don't get hung up here. Shallow's up right here below outlet 3. See a few fish. When you're casting heavy stuff like that with a float above it, so you got a pivot point there where the float is, it makes it kind of scary that you're gonna get whacked in the back of the head with a big old bead. And it hurts when that happens. There we go. It's getting down there. I was worried it wasn't getting down there because I could see it for a while, but it's getting down there. So once I get past this little waterfall here, get out of that, or get past the eddy that it makes, I'm going to go up against that bank and throw this pretty close to the bank. Hopefully I don't get hung up on the bottom, but there's a ledge over there that I like to fish. I just don't want to get caught in the eddy and get to where I'm not moving. This right here used to hold a ton of fish, and I don't see any right now. Doesn't mean they're not there, but it used to hold so many you could easily see them in high water like this. Oh, okay. That was the tree. Don't get it again. Didn't think I'd get that tree. I haven't got anything else yet. There's a big dead tree right there on the bottom. So before I came out, I was debating doing this or dragging a Rebel jerkbait on the bottom. Kind of wish I would have brought a rod with that rigged up, and I could have done both. That's the bottom too. Dang it, I'm gonna lose this one. This one's going bye-bye. Well, at least I know I'm getting down. I wasn't sure if I was getting down. So I just gotta re-rig this real quick. Luckily I brought a second one. Normally I just take one, but glad I didn't. So to tie line to line, I use a triple surgeon's knot. Leader to tip it. If I can ever get my hands on this fly, I use a cinch knot. So you can see how big this fly is. Of course, he's not cooperating. And we're back. Get out of there. This wall right here is kind of where I wanted to fish. Or I like to fish a lot. I say it's a wall. It's kind of a rock face right there. A little farther over though. Sometimes you gotta duck. Probably need it to be a little closer yet. To get myself set up here, I'll recast again. There we go. So this is right above the conservation boat ramp where this little wall is. I think I need to tie some of these. Don't even need to have the legs, I don't think, or maybe it doesn't even have the legs. I don't know, in pink and cerise, the real dark pink. That was a bite. It was a quick one. I have a pretty big float on. I mean, that was a quick bite. That's like a midge bite, and just so quick in and out. That was a good bite. Took it down, held it for a minute. I always just have to miss a few, it seems like. Sorry I have the boat angled like this. The trying to keep myself far enough away that way. But the wind keeps blowing me that way, so I'm having to like angle against it a little bit. See who we're going off the boat ramp here. Oh, fish down through here. I was gonna pick up and go down through, go down below Lookout and start there again, but we'll just fish down through this. There's nobody else here, may as well, right? So I'm gonna get myself closer to the middle. Kind of middle, other side. Probably should have fished a jig, because I've been doing alright on jigs lately. More than this stuff. Switch sides here. Maybe I can make it level for you. I'm just going down pretty much the middle. Gets real shallow on that side, it's a little deeper on this side. Up here it kind of makes a little chute. Guess this ride's hook up because the 60-degree jig hook. That's why I'm not really getting hung up too bad, except for that one that I actually set the hook on pretty good in that tree. Because that was real shallow. I should have been like bouncing on the bottom, which it probably was. I just couldn't see it in the float. It's funny how different people like different types of water as far as water levels. I'm one of the few that likes it off. I love the water off. I can just do better. Water on, I don't do as well. Just the way it's always been for me. I think probably because when I first moved here, water was off most of the time. And that's how I learned. That's how I learned fishing here. And then, a couple years later, we kept having those floods every spring, and so we had a lot of water all the time. Shouldn't say newer, but a lot of the people that guide now, that's how they learned. When it was high water a lot, and that's what they like. When water's off, they hate it. And I'm the opposite. I love it when it's off. This I don't like that much. Anyway. Well, I think that'll do it. Thanks for watching. I might fish a little bit farther down there below Lookout. If I get something, I'll turn the camera on.